Sup? So, hi. That's a little dark, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, we're quite late today, but that is okay. Better late than never, or whatever the saying is. So, check if everything's on. Yeah. Yeah, so today I thought we would just like chill a little. And yeah, I'll just be yapping and, just in the background, a little bit of Minesweeper gameplay. Also, I was just like doing the thing and was about to like also draw the rest of the thing. Except I don't find the pen that I usually use for that. So let's just skip out on that for the day. Anyways, so I've had a bit of a week. It was a really interesting week actually. Lots of things happening. And yeah, so that's why there was no stream on Wednesday and why it's Sunday and I'm streaming instead of Saturday. Okay, first interesting thing. We are drinking mysterious black liquid here. The reason for that is, you know how some people are like really easily influenced by advertising. So you might have seen bottles like these with a label that say share a Coke with, and then all of the names. Like they make tons of them for like literally every name. It like no matter how uncommon your name is, um, there will be a Coke bottle that says share a Coke with your name. And yeah, so my mom is quite easily influenceable by things like that. And so she got me a Coke bottle with my name on it. Couldn't care less. For multiple reasons, actually. Because also I should turn on the music a little bit. So the thing is, first of all, I'm not sure if they only do it with the original Coke, but I think so. They might also do it with like sugar-free and stuff by now. But like I think at the beginning it was just original Coke. And this one is an original Coke, which I don't usually drink. Like usually I go to like zero or light or whatever, like anything like that, because I think it's just pointless to have sugar in sodas because all of the other ones are just exactly the same, except they don't have sugar in it, which is, healthier, I suppose. So why would I ever go for any of the other ones? Wait, let me. Yeah, and so like when I saw that she got that for me, I was like, oh, that's really nice, but like I don't drink that. You can have it. And she was like, oh no, I don't drink like sugar sodas either. It's yours. And I'm like, for fuck's sake. Yeah. And so now I'm drinking a bottle where I pulled off the label because it says my name on it. So I can't. I don't particularly feel like drinking that on stream. Like I could have just done it and just like not mentioned that there's a name on it or anything, because like, why would I buy a bottle with my name on it? But yeah, no, I figured it would just be a bad idea to just not do that and just rip off the label. That said, that might cause trouble because as of this year, Austria has like a deposit system on plastic bottles. And I think for that to work, you need the label on it. That said, it is a plastic label, so I can just like put it back on after I'm done with it. Um, Still, I need to do that. I need to remember to do that. So that's just all around weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, so that's what we're drinking, and of course some tea as always. Because yeah. tea is just a nice thing to drink when you're like talking a lot. So, anyways, we are gonna play some Minesweeper today on minesweeper.online. And the reason for that is just because that's just my basic ass idle game kind of thing. Like my typical day looks like this. Step 1, open some stream for the second screen. Step 2, open Minesweeper on the first screen. And just like play. Yeah, usually I'm playing no guessing on Evil. Like that's my go-to. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna play. Let's just wait. Actually, I don't know how good my scores are on all the other ones because like this one, that one is insane. Well, insane for me. Like I'm sure that like actually good Minesweeper players are like way better than this. I was like, okay, I'm never gonna beat that again, and then I just beat it by like 23 seconds at some point, just randomly. Also, it feels like I'm always best at Minesweeper whenever I'm like stressed or like tired or sick or something like that. Because like end of February, I had some tests, I don't remember. And so I had to like study for that and, you know, was procrastinating by playing Minesweeper. And for some reason, you know, I had a bunch of them that were really good there around that time. Then a couple around April 3rd. Yeah, April 3rd, April 4th. That was like the day before the birthday stream, so when I was sick. End of February, so March. I don't know. Something about me not being well makes me better at Minesweeper. But yeah. What's the last on the thing? Wait, did I play 2,500 like scored games? Oh god. Each of them takes like 3 minutes. Yeah, I have an ungodly amount of time played Minesweeper. As I was saying, like, because it's just like something I've opened when I'm like watching streams, actually. Yeah. But like, I think the other ones, okay, for hard, I literally have almost the same time as Evil, so that's very much beatable. Let's just play a couple of them and see how maybe I'll just like get PBs today. That would be funny. Just on a casual yapping stream. Well, not like that. Also, I'm still... Oh god, that was a misclick. Also, I'm still a little sick. Because, okay, what actually happened... I managed to get sick while already being sick. I was not aware that that is a possibility, and I feel scammed. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm already sick. I can't get sick while I'm sick, but like, I managed to do that. Okay, I feel like to improve that one, I need to like be quite lucky in terms of seed. Also, I need to play better. Okay, let's go to hard because that one seemed beatable. Because it was also like in the 130s. While being a way smaller field than the evil one. Actually, I don't know how much the difference is, but like, it is a smaller field. Yeah. But what I like about the non-guessing mode is that it's just always like solvable through skill. Like you don't end up with the classic situation where like you play perfectly and at the end it's a 50-50. Because it gives you fields that are guaranteed to be solvable. Which is why it's my go-to to play this one. Well, not this one, the bigger field, this one. But yeah, by now I would appreciate being healthy again. Considering that I've been sick for like literally all of April. I would appreciate that, yeah. So I don't think that we will be anywhere near a PB here. Oh. But yeah, I just figured today I'll just chill out a little bit. And then tomorrow we will continue with whatever else I wanted to do. Because actually, I still want to do the Kerbal Space Program thing. Where I, like, use the mod that lets you program rockets. Wait, that is a PB, isn't it? Oh no, 13. 128. Why is this app complaining? Oh. Does the YouTube thing start? 128. What was my PB on No Guessing Hard? Ah, 113. Okay, but like 128 is like here. Top 20 first try. So yeah, that just shows how beatable that score actually is. Because like I never play on this field size. But yeah. Oh god, misclicked. Misclicked like 3 times in a row there, but got lucky for the first 2. But what I also do when I misclick a lot here is to pretend that the field is still closed and like see if I can solve it even if I don't have the information that I shouldn't have. Like, you know, basically pretend it's still closed until, you know, I would have opened that field regularly and then I continue on as normal. Am I weird for that? Or is it just like, you know, it's basically avoiding that I have to restart while still kind of still trying to be like honest in playing it. It feels, I don't know, it feels weird to say. But like I don't want to accidentally PP like that or something by just like accidentally opening something that I don't know was safe. And then like I'm just quicker on accident. That would just be weird. Oh, for fuck's sake, I misclicked. Okay, maybe I should like focus a little bit more on like what I'm pressing. Rather than trying to go fast. Oh. There. That 4 was surrounded by only mines. Yeah. Also, the annoying thing is, like, I'm still sick, but like, I'm only sick in like when I talk, it sucks. But like, basically, it feels like I'm not sick anymore. But like, nobody told my body yet. Like, I'm like 90% healthy again. But those 10% are still annoying. Let's save actually. There we go. So. Feel like this is not too bad of a time. Unless something goes wrong. Something did go wrong a little bit there. In that I was just slow there. Nope, that's safe. Ah, where's something left? Oh, there. Okay, 131. My 17th best time. A little slower than the one we had before. That was like at 120 something, wasn't it? 128, something like that. Yeah. Also, it's interesting, like how much Minesweeper is just like Minesweeper is literally just pattern recognition. Like the way you get better at Minesweeper for quite a while is just, you know, learning more patterns. And like not even like, you know, sitting down to study them or something, but like just by playing, you realize, oh wait, actually if the mines are like this, then, or like if the numbers are like this, oh shit, I only wanted to open this one. I didn't want to click that one as well. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me blow my nose. Alright. But like, yeah. Basically, when you start playing with Minesweeper, like at the beginning, it's literally just like figuring out all of the patterns of like, if I see these numbers in that order, then this is where the mines are. Like level 1 level 1 of Minesweeper logic is just like, okay, around this field there are so many bombs, and there's like X many bombs, there's Y many fields left. Why do I keep misclicking? What the fuck? And then just like see, does that check out? Do I have as many like, you know, closed fields as there should be mines left around that one? And then you're good. And then at some point, you're like, oh shit, okay, I can't get further with this logic. And then you figure out, oh, but like if I also look at the field next to it and what number that says, then I can like figure out some logic to figure out how many mines there should be left, and then I can continue. And then you know, slowly learn all of the patterns and get better at the game. And the weird thing is, like when I started playing the non-guessing mode, I was like barely able to solve them quite a lot of the time, because when I like only played the normal mode, I was like, okay, guess I have to guess now, and then just click something, and sometimes I got it right, and sometimes I blew up. And then when I started playing the non-guessing one, I was like, oh wait, it can't be the case that I have to guess now. That like because like it is made to be solvable, so that means I have to be missing something. And then I just like sat down for 10 minutes plus trying to figure out like how do I continue. Like literally what I did was I made a screenshot, and then like in Paint went through all the scenarios where the mines could be, and then was like, oh wait, that's how you can continue, because like all of the mine placements don't work out except for this one. So it has to be this, and also that was a P4. I feel like I should like just talk through whatever the hell I'm thinking while solving this. I think that might be a little interesting. So, okay. The thing with no guessing is that it always tells you where you have to start, because it has to generate it. Then here, of course, like all of these ones only have that one field left, so that has to be a bomb. Same thing with like corner ones here. Then here we've got a 2 that already has a flag here, so that's basically a 1. And then there's a 2, so there's 1 bomb in this, and it only has these 3 fields. There can only be 1 in here, so that's the other one. Then we have a 3 here with already 2 flags, so that has to be a bomb here. There's a 2, which means there's 1 here, 1 in here. Has to be here. Then the 2-3-2 pattern is actually kind of interesting, because here, that 2 already has 1 flag here, which means in all of these, there can only be 1 bomb. And then the 3 needs 2 bombs. So like in these, there's 1 bomb, which means there has to be a bomb here. Now, from the other side, we could have also said the same thing. Like this 2 all has 1 bomb in those 3 fields, but like the 3 needs 2 bombs, so like there can only be 1 here, so that one is a bomb. So we know that these 2 are always bombs. And here 2, of course. Corner 1. Just, 2s. And 3 in a line, very nice. Corner 1s. Just filling up the 3. 2. Then here we got the 2-3 thing again. Like this one, there can only be 1 field here, so that has to be the other one. Filling up the 2. That's basically a corner 1. Corner 1. Let's see any patterns that I haven't mentioned yet. I feel like most of them are just like the same thing again, but like with different situations. Like here we've got a corner 1. That one's solved. There you go. Corner 1. Then here we got a 3 with 2 already in it, so 1 of these. This one needs 3 bombs, so this one has to be a bomb. It fills up the 2 here. There we go. That was a misclick. There's a corner 1. I meant to place a flag there. Fuck. Goddamn. Another fun thing you can do in Minesweeper is you can play Minesweeper without placing any flags. Because all you need to do is like open up the fields. You don't actually need to place any flags. You can just remember where they are. It's just like a very fun way to like make it harder for you. That's a bomb. Why do I keep clicking things that I know are bombs? Can somebody explain to me why I'm doing that? Yeah. Also, that makes it way more likely for you to misclick, because you know, if you accidentally click a flag, then nothing happens. If you accidentally click here, oh, that was actually an interesting pattern. I could have That's why I did that, but missed the opportunity. Yeah. I might just play this one flagless. So this one is safe. This one was actually interesting because like here we've got 1, which means only 1 in here because there's a 2. But like this 3 needs 3. So 1 here. So both of those are bombs, which means that this one has to be the third one, filling up the 2. Yeah. The only thing about no flags is that you're like significantly slower, because when you place all of the flags around the field, you can then click that field to like open all of the other fields that are now confirmed not to be bombs. Like if there's 3 fields, or like here, this 2, I know that these 2 are bombs. If I mark both bombs and then click this 2, then it would open this field, because it would say, oh, okay, you've marked all of the bombs, so yeah, you can open that. And that's like, that is way quicker to just do it like this, to like just mark all of the flags and then click the thing. But you can't do that if you are not placing any flags. Also, it's like way more secure against misclicks, because you're just clicking like fields that are like confirmed to not be bombs. So like unless you place the flag, a wrong flag, you presumably don't like accidentally open something. Does it make sense? It does in my head, and that's all that matters. I feel like we haven't gotten everything here. There we go. And yeah, I think now we've got everything there. So just this part left. Be like this, no? Yeah. Okay, almost done. Just that little field over there, and that thing down here. And then we got it. That's clear, so this thing is all that's left. That's already 6. That's clear. That should be clear. That should be clear, and that should be clear. And there we go. Not a great time, but we did it without flags. And now back to speedrunning. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. In terms of music, some cool stuff happened last week. Bring Me the Horizon announced that they like re-recorded, I think, the first album, which is cool. I don't think I know their first album that well. I know that there's some bangers on there, but I couldn't tell you all of the songs on there. Like the album that I know best is it called That's the Spirit? The one with the umbrella and with Throne, Drown, Follow You, that stuff on there. Like that's the one I know most about. And the newest one. Post-Human Next Gen. But yeah, cool when they do something like that. And also, Electric Cowboy announced a new album. And dropped a new song. That's actually a banger. Wait, I need to cue that up. They did it together, like they had a cooperation with Brawl Stars, I think. Which, if I remember right, Brawl Stars was that like mobile game that did a big thing at DreamHack Stockholm, wasn't it? I think it was. Wait, let me go and cue that thing up. Yes, with Brawl Stars. I mean, not the first time they had a cooperation with a video game. Like, they also did one with Rage 2 once, with Supernova, which actually let me cue that up as well, because that's a banger song. That's like one of my favorites. Well, okay, it's hard to say one of my favorites when we're talking about Electric Callboy, because they have so many banger songs. Anyways, yeah, that's a new one. Honestly, not a massive fan of the intro. But from right here, like, it's a banger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that album. I think it comes out in August, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, which songs do we already know that will be on there? Like, the title track is Tanznight. That one's already out. Then like this one. Which songs weren't on Techno Train that came out? Oh, thingy, Reverie. Yeah, that's also gonna be on there, presumably. Has there been one more? Have I forgotten one? I feel like I've forgotten one, but I don't know which one that would be, because it was like, all of the techno songs. Like when the album dropped, Techno Train was new, I think, and also Arrow of Love. I think Arrow of Love came, like, the music video dropped the same day as the album Techno. if I remember that correctly. Oh, 131, 20th. Okay. Wait, let me check. Did I miss any Electric Callboy songs? Oh, Elevator Operator also wasn't on Techno. And Ratatata, neither. I'm not sure if Ratatata would be on the album though. Also still waiting. I feel like those are just like non-album tracks. Because Ratatata is like a baby metal song more than it is a... Well, it's, you know, it's a 50-50 collaboration, but like I think Baby Metal put it on an album? Did they? Metal 4th album for Baby Metal. Also, I think it came out on their YouTube channel, not on Electric Callboys. I don't know, maybe they'll throw it on there anyways. But like it feels noticeably different than like the other songs that will presumably be on the album. But yeah, that Supernova, that's the one that they did in collaboration with Rage 2. And that's still with the old singer, actually. That's before Nico joined. That's it, they do have quite some bangers with the old singer. Also, the old singer's new band does have some bangers. Like Ghost Kid. I've seen them live at Nova Rock once, actually, and they were like really good live as well. But like, you know, noticeably very different than to like what Electric Callboy is now. So I feel like that was just like a healthy, you know, going apart, everyone does their own thing kind of situation. Yeah. I'm very curious, like, in which direction the new Electric Callboy album will go. Because, like, Reverie was, like, in a really, like, dark and serious direction. The new one goes more towards, like, party again. Like, I would assume that it is, like, a mixture of those two things. Like, as... Basically as Technotrain, because Technotrain also had, like, Parasite for the more serious ones. Mindreader, Neon, that kind of thing. But like mostly it is a like party metal kind of thing. Thematically. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So far we've got Elevator Operator for like, you know, fun party thing. Got Reverie for a more serious song. And then we've got the new one. Supercharged, right? I forgot the title for a new one. I think it's Supercharged. Which also goes more like in the direction of party. I think. But yeah, looking forward to that. Is there any other interesting albums coming out this year? I know that I think Iceland Kills is overdue one, isn't it? Didn't they like basically tease a new album for like multiple years by now? And so like it could drop at any moment basically. Because they also like to be quite dramatic and everything. That's 4. That's still 4. So yeah, that could come out this year. Oh, it would be sick if that dropped before Nova Rock. But I have no idea what the rumors are. I just know that like they have an EP, the Love Track, that by now that has like the latest songs on it. That had like the Love Track itself, and then The Art of Dying, and one more on there. And so like that would, for most album releases, that's like the 3 singles, and then you drop the rest of the album, no? And also they like do the Scream soundtrack with Sabrina Carpenter or something like that recently as well. I haven't listened to that one yet, to be honest, even though that's been out for a while. 141 again. Mhm. So, yeah, who else is overdue an album release? Don't think we will be seeing a new Avenged Sevenfold album anytime soon. When did they drop the last one? Life is But a Dream? Was that? I mean, that would have been like 3 or 4 years ago, but like since then, there's been like nothing showing that they are like working on anything new. Like that album still feels basically new. To be fair, I've listened to it less than previous albums. Like the stage, I've just listened start to back, and when it was done, I started again. Such a good album. Loved it so much. Other than that, Green Day also relatively recently released something. Linkin Park was recently. Who is overdoing an album? Hmm. I think 3 Days Grace also relatively, didn't they release like a year or two ago? The newest one. I don't know. Is anybody overdue an album? Rise Against, kinda. Like the one with Nod and Numbers. That's also only like 2 or 3 years ago. So no, never mind. Wait, Numbers is not on the same album as Nod, isn't it? Wait, I'm talking shit. Not in the mood for that right now. Not in the mood for that either. Let me finish the thing first. 26. Hey, PB in terms of BBV for a second. But like Numbers was a different Rise Against album than Nord, wasn't it? When did the one with Nord come out? Ricochet 2025. Okay, I don't think we are overdue a new Rise Against album. And Numbers was on Nova Generation in 2021. Wasn't there a bigger gap between Wolves and that? No, there was also 4 years. Huh. Felt like more. Before I also didn't listen into Nova Generation as much as in Wolves. Can I spot anyone who is like way overdue a new album? I don't think we'll see new Bring Me the Horizon anytime soon. Because like Post-Human Next Gen is 2 years old. And they are re-releasing the first album. What song can't you play sing? Oh, Pray for Plagues. I've heard a lot of that. I don't think I know the song. I'm not sure actually. Hmm. Oh, wait, I think Muse is coming out with something, aren't they? Oh, also, Baby Lasagna, the Croatian guy, or like Croatian band from, um, who were at Eurovision a couple of years back. I think they are coming out with something new this year as well. But Muse, I'm pretty sure, is about to drop something. Because, like, Will of the People is 2022, so, like, 4 years ago. And they dropped a single recently, Be With You. And before that, Unraveling came out last year. So I feel like this or next year for a new Muse album. I don't know. Anyways, welcome in, Cyan. How are you doing? I'm just in the process of getting lost in talking about music, as always. Very much. You're playing some Slay the Spire too. Oh, nice. How is it? Because I have heard of a lot of people who are like super into Slay the Spire currently. So I assume they did well on the second part. But I haven't played either of them. Honestly, until the second one came out and I saw some gameplay, I didn't even know that it was like a deck builder kind of game. Or like, card thingy. I thought it was kind of like Hollow Knight, this kind of vibe. I was just completely wrong there. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. I get some people don't like the last update. Not sure if that is true since I haven't encountered it. Huh. Yeah. No clue. No clue about it. Uh, mm, yeah. Mm. Who else could be dropping a new album this year? Mm-hmm. I mean, My Chemical Romance is like overdue a new album for quite a while by now. Like they fucking reformed in 2019 and haven't dropped an album since then. So, you know, but like that might happen anytime from tomorrow to in 20 years. It feels like they are chilling. They're just doing their thing. And like whatever fits their cinematic vision will happen, I suppose. Like the first game, but with new characters, cards, enemies. So yeah, biggest feature though, it has multiplayer. Oh, like I heard that the second one is multiplayer, but I didn't know that the first one didn't. Like I didn't know that was special for the second one. That's cool. Mm. Okay, let's see if I can actually get a PB this time. Because I kind of danced around the PB for the last like 10 attempts. I was always like top 20. And like getting like really close. Mm. See. Like that's not a really good attempt, but like it's okay, I guess. And to be fair, because I haven't played this field size a lot, that might be good enough for a PB. And I accidentally opened a thing that I wasn't supposed to see it. Nah, fuck it. We're restarting. I was surprised that that works pretty well so far. Ah, that's nice. That's nice because like there's so many games that just really don't need multiplayer that they just included multiplayer because, you know, it's a nice selling point to have it in your game. That's it, I can't think of one right now. But like I know that there's a lot of things that would just work better if it were just solo player. But they were like, okay, no, we need to have the multiplayer in there because we will sell so many more copies if we do it. Hmm. How can I not think of a single game right now that really doesn't need a multiplayer? What the fuck is going on? There has to be. I have to be able to come up with like one example for that. Like this is getting ridiculous. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Let me log in for a second here. Nope. 106. There we go. PB. Beat it by like 10 seconds or something. Easy. Not a problem. How much was the quicker actually? 10 seconds? 7 seconds. But yeah, as I was saying, very much beatable. And that was like a way harder field as well. Like 161 FreeBW versus 119. Damn. Also, while we're on the topic of multiplayer, there is multiplayer on this website. Win free matches. Okay. Let's go and do that. I'm absolutely getting steamrolled usually whenever I play multiplayer here. Like I last played it when it was like new. When it was just like a like trial run thing. But I got absolutely wrecked here. Yes, multiplayer Minesweeper. It's like both of them get the same field and like you just like whoever solves it quicker, but like if you open something that you aren't supposed to be opening, then like there's like an explosion and it like regenerates a part of the field. Oh god, I don't like the format of this. Because that means that like stuff isn't fully in view. And like you kind of see the progress of your opponent. So like you can cheat off of them, but that means that you're behind. But like if there's like a 50-50, you can like look over. If you're like really good, you can look over and like if they get it wrong, then you know which one is right. Actually, I don't know if you would see that there. Probably. I'm not sure if you would see which one they clicked off of the two. You just see that they would explode and, you know, some part of it would regenerate. Mm. It's not. Not the format that I like. That's like no guessing. Shit, I need to guess, no? This one. Okay, cool. Okay, but like he just fucked up multiple times. And easy win. 100% done by the time they were at like 75. Wasn't a good one though. Like it felt like I was quite slow here. Now playing against another Austrian. Let's see who's the quicker one. Ah. Go. I think I'm ahead, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not playing this often enough to be able to like look at whether or not I'm ahead or not while playing. But I'm pretty sure that I am. Okay, I see at the top that it's green, so I am in fact ahead. There we go. Easy game. 100% versus 65. That was like even more demolishing than the other person who fucked up multiple times. Okay, find an opponent. Against someone from Thailand, isn't that? Yeah, Thailand. Multiple misclicks there. Okay, currently I am behind. But I think it's still pretty even. Okay, currently I'm a tiny bit ahead somehow. It doesn't feel like it. Oh. Okay, but I think I've got quite some lead at the moment. And there we go. Oh, that was the closest so far. But I won all 3 placement games. Let's go. Where does that put me? Challenger. Grandmaster. Oh. Bronze. 120 points. Alright. Time to rank the fuck up. But like last time I played multiplayer here, like because it was new, it felt very imbalanced and like already in like silver and gold I was absolutely getting destroyed. Which felt like there might be some bias here. Like I don't feel like the average Minesweeper player, you know, is so good that the ladder would be skewed like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I am behind, but they just fucked up. Up. Okay, I also keep fucking up, but it's like, you know, the being slow fuck ups, not the exploding and, you know, being slowed down by the game kind of fuck ups. So that's at least somewhat more forgiving than whatever they are doing. Nope, that's correct. I need to guess. So I can't even cheat off of them because they have exploded so much that their field will look completely different. But I did easily win. 30 LP, let's go. I also don't know how many points you need to go from one thing to the next. Like, I assume 200 will be the next level. But that felt very losable. Like, I think my opponent was quicker than me, but they just fucked up a lot. So, like, if they wouldn't have fucked up, I kind of feel like they would have won. But I guess that's kind of a risk you take when, you know, you're going that quick. That you just make more mistakes. Versus me just chilling the fuck out. And clapping all these filthy casuals. That guy also already exploded once. There we go. 18 LP here. So I just thought I didn't lose a single one of these. But now that I've said it, I jinxed it, didn't I? I definitely jinxed it, didn't I? That's how this works. I will lose this one now, won't I? That's just how this works. I will go on the biggest losing streak that the Minesweeper community has ever seen. Because that's what I get for jinxing it. I will drop all of my LP. And I will go into Iron Elo. I'm not sure if there even is an Iron Elo, but they will create a new one for me. Out of principle for jinxing it. And it will be deserved. I 100% accept that punishment. Go. Last I saw the bar at the top, it was green, which is good, but I need to guess now. Easy. Not even close. Not even close. Now you'll be like platinum. Iron does exist though. Oh, good to know. And also nice. Thank you and welcome in. So, 192. What was that? 6 wins in a row? No, again, playing against lefty. I don't need to mark all of that. Interesting to hear that I'll be platinum. I will just take your word as gospel here. You are now the resident Minesweeper Online expert here in chat. Just due to the fact that nobody knows if anything you're saying makes sense or not. I mean, to be fair, if I'm like running through silver like this, then I guess there's some merit to that. So, do I need to guess? No, yes, kinda. I don't think so. I'm not sure if that was a guess or if... I'm not sure if that was a well-informed guess or if that was actually correct. But anyways, it worked and I easily won. Was that a guess though? Wait. Like that whole section here. Let me go back here. Okay, once I clear the bottom section. So here, there's one in here, so that one is... Wait, let me... Let me do this. So, there's one in here, so we know that this one is a mine. That means we know that these are safe. Okay. So far so good. So far no guesses. Mine safe. Yeah, we know a bomb, which means that's safe. Okay. I don't think there was any guessing in there, was there? Yeah, that's 4, so yeah, or good. GG, wasn't even sure there. I'd usually guess based on expert time, but you have evil as your trophy category, which is quite rare. Yes, I do love evil a lot. Because evil is just kind of my idle game whenever I don't do anything. Like, my average day looks like this. Start a stream on the second screen and open my Minesweeper and play evil no guessing mode on the main screen. Like, I literally have like almost 2,500 games that finished in here. I think those are all the finished ones, right? Yeah. And as you can see, like quite a few of them are like 10-minute-ish because I just, am focused on anything else. Me but expert, yeah. I don't know, I just prefer the no guessing mode because it's like, at least I know that it's a skill issue. On expert, I'm just like, okay, I think I need to guess now. But I'm always like, do I need to actually guess though? But because like at first I was also like doing that on expert. And at some point I switched to no guessing mode. And then, at some point you just play along and are like, oh, I think I need to guess now. Wait a second, this is no guessing mode. I don't need to guess now. Let me sit there for 20 minutes and figure out what's going on. And then you just learn a new pattern. stuff like that. Yeah, but oh, we ranked up to silver, I think. So that would be at 100 each. Anonymous user from Canada. Okay. Okay. So far so good. Oh, we're in the red. We're not ahead this time. Okay, now we're ahead again. Ah, red again. Seems to be a closer match this time. Seems to be closer. There's a skill here. So like hopefully that means that MMR or something is closer and I get more points if I win, right? Surely. Also, like, that's one of my favorite memes that is going around currently. Like, I've recently read an article that was something along the lines of drunk driver hits drunk cyclist or something. And then the top comments were all just like skill-based matchmaking. And that's just way too funny to me. Yeah. Like, just using gamer lingo in non-gaming circumstances is always the funniest shit you can do. Especially if it makes no sense. The less sense it makes, the better. But yeah, it got me a nice 22 points there. Yeah. They're quicker than me at the moment. I might be losing this one. Unless they are doing the classic high risk, high reward strategy. And then, like, just throw in one false guess, like this one, or this one, and suddenly they are behind, I would assume. Didn't check. But now I would assume that they are behind. Come on, there's no way that they exploded 3 times and are still quicker than me. I mean, sometimes, just because it's like RNG, sometimes blowing up can actually be beneficial. But like, I don't think in general that it would help you. I think that's just like a rare thing that could, in theory, happen. Like, I've noticed that like way back when the multiplayer thing was new. I've noticed that like some people would like intentionally blow up sometimes quite early to like get a different field. I don't know, there was like a strategy behind it. But yeah. That could have been close. It's like nice to see the different strategies. It might also just be difference that stems from the like whichever game mode you're used to. Like, I'm used to no guessing, so I'm like, okay, this is solvable. I'm not guessing unless I'm like really sure that I have to. But like, if someone is like never playing no guessing, then they might not even know some of the patterns that are actually like solvable and like rather basic when you are used to the no guessing mode. Like, there's one really interesting pattern that's kind of like a tunnel with a 2-3-2 thing. Okay, graphically describing that doesn't make sense. I'll just draw it later. like show you what I mean. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I think I need to guess here. Only thing that I am lacking skills in, definitely, is figuring out what the most optimal guess is. Because I don't typically play things where I need to guess a lot. So I'm just like going off of vibes. Like I don't have like an internalized thing where I just look at the thing and I'm like, okay, I know that the best possible guess is this field. Like I don't have that internalized. I have like some idea. Yeah, also, what the fuck? So you're lacking pattern recognition? Yeah, definitely in very certain, in like very specific circumstances. So guessing is pretty tough, but there are a few simple rule of thumbs. Yeah, but like, okay, the thing I meant before that is a pretty cool thing that like had me stumped at the beginning when I started playing non-guessing. What is it? Like you have 2, 3, 2, and this one is a 1. And those are closed. Those two are closed as well. Oh god, this is the dimensions. Mm-hmm. That. Those are closed. And oh god. I should have thought this through before starting to paint. But okay, we got this. We got this. We got. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, and then basically something that means that there's 1 in those 2 and 1 in those 2. That's like, please use an Excel sheet. No. We have gone through this. So, something like that is the pattern. Basically, there's something denoting that there's 1 mine in those 2. There's something denoting that there's 1 in those 2. And like, that's a pretty cool pattern. And like, when I first saw them in non-guessing, I'm like, no, I have to guess here. There's no way to solve that. And then like, just like screenshotted it and like basically placed a mine everywhere and was like checking if I can continue if I place a mine. Like if I say this one is a mine, can I then continue? And so on. And the cool thing is, what you'll figure out is that that means this and this are mines. This is safe and these are safe. I will not elaborate. I don't think I've seen the guitar in the background yet. I'm pretty sure you have. I don't think you have seen that one here. It's also very dusty. You have not seen that one. It's an LTD something. It's a piece of shit. It's dusty. I bought it secondhand and it needs work to be done and I'm lazy. Yeah, so I've never really used that since I bought it multiple years ago. Whoops. Evil T pattern. Come up in standard a surprising amount. Yeah. But the thing is, I have seen it in standard a lot, but then I was just like, oh, I need to guess, and just guessed. And then once it came up in no guessing mode, I was like, oh, wait, this is solvable. Huh, interesting. That is what I mean. Would love to try one of your electric guitars sometimes, since I only ever played on one. I think that's actually the one you played, no? Because like the other one had a broken string or something. I don't know, but like yeah, we can definitely do that. Definitely do that. We can do that. We'll find the time and the place. And like, you know, I don't think you want to play that one. That's literally the cheapest guitar I could find when I was looking for electric guitars. The other one is the cooler one. Not that one though. That one is not playable. Not in the playable state because it's just broken. Yeah. But the other one. So let's play against Pufik. I think this might be rank up to gold if I win. Or like I think it's just barely not, based on the amount of points I got previously. But for that, to figure this out, I first have to win. Finish first. First you have to finish. Or something like that. Feels like they are playing more of a high risk, high reward strategy. So I'm assuming they... Oh, I almost left clicked that accidentally. So yeah, my hope is kind of that they accidentally blow up like that. I love how it's like somewhat predictable actually. Like if I see them moving quite quickly at this rank, then I'm like, ah, okay. They're guessing a lot, aren't they? Or like, you know, it's not necessarily even guessing, but it can happen. Oh no, it can happen as I was saying it. I actually did it. If you're moving fast, you can very easily fat finger. Yeah. Also, I don't know what the... Oh shit. Huh? What? How did I fuck up there? Yeah. Also, I don't know what the meta is in terms of like input devices. I don't think mouse is the best one, but like mobile phone definitely isn't. I think like drawing pads are like what people who are like actually good at this game use, if I'm not mistaken. Like kind of it. Oh what? Wait, it should be like this. Huh? What? How was it not that? What? Wait, what? Huh? Video reverie? VAR? What the fuck happened there? Wait. Oh. What? Wait, what did I fuck up there? Wait, let me... That one already had two mines. I thought this one had one mine and was like, oh, one mine's missing here, one mine's missing here, two mines are missing here. Boop, boop. Done. Damn it. Most people are just using normal mouse. Yeah, I think most people are, but like I think the fastest one is like a drawing pad and like I guess keyboard for like flag versus open or something. Anyways, welcome in, Ian. Yeah. So that was the first defeat actually. And a well-deserved one at that, because I think I exploded 3 times. Like fat fingering once and then like a logic mistake way at the end. Like it was a close game even before a logic mistake. And then, yeah, that was just, oof. Just a major skill issue there. Best of us find happiness. Also, I don't know why I'm holding my left hand like over the keyboard as if I am playing like a shooter game or something. Because like my left hand is literally not doing anything. My left hand is literally just vibing. Just enjoying the view. Did my opponent give up? I'm not seeing any movement over there. Come on. Let's click twice there. GG. Like, I'm ahead. Why are they not moving? Are they? Ah, okay. They just got stuck somewhere. Now I've gotten stuck, and I'm pretty sure that is a guessing thing. Okay, that's clear. Okay, I was just luckier with guessing there, I guess. Three. It would be cool to also have like a ranked thing for non-guessing. Okay, has to be one here, but it's a 50-50. Okay, there we go. Easy. Easy. Touchscreen players are very rare, but there's talented people like Mario that play on tablet. Ah. Drawing tablet players also quite rare, but I know a few. Okay. Mouse or mouse with keyboard? Oh, keyboard clicking actually makes a lot of sense. Try to get the waving emote that failed. No, you got it on the first attempt. Also, good evening, STNB. Some players who played Osu before play like that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because like in Osu you do like drawing tablet to like control where the mouse is and then like spacebar or something to trigger it. So yeah, that makes sense. The wave emote was made by someone named Camille, former word record holder Camille. I did wait. That would be an insane. That would be an insane list of achievements. Like imagine you're Minesweeper world record holder and you make the high mode of like 7TV. That would be a weird combination. That would be quite a coincidence if that was like the same person. Like, okay, to be fair, the overlap of people who like, you know, play Minesweeper to the point where they're like record holders and terminally online people, the overlap between those, I assume, is quite big. So, you know, it could be. But it would still be wild. Also, I do feel like, you know, I'm too imprecise with the mouse. But I don't know, maybe I need to play lower DPI or something because I am playing at quite high DPI actually. Because it's just more useful for everyday thing and a slow mouse annoys me. Thank you very much for, I assume, the follow. I don't see what's going on. I just see that some alert is playing. Also, I don't know why I'm not hearing that alert. Something is broken. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much, though. I will look at that after the game. It leads me to believe that I might have missed some before. Just saw that in the corner of my eye there. Going on. Yeah, also the whole thing where the lights in my room should react to follows and such. All of that is broken at the moment. Don't worry about it. We'll get it back within a month. TM. Um. That was not a good guess, I feel like. And I don't just say that based off of the results, but because I literally thought, oh, I think that's a bad guess. Oh god, that wasn't even a guess. I literally knew that that was a bomb. And I clicked it anyways. Okay, lock in. At least they are also exploding. Also, I see the trolls in the corner of my eye. Well done, chat. Well done. You have been trained well. Why is everything a bomb here? What's going on? There's too many bombs for how many fields are left. That's just not healthy. Oh, for fuck's sake. But like we know that this is safe. Oh, this game is just cursed. 2 left. One up there, one there. So should be here. Here. God damn it. Reminds me of a controller challenge. Oh. I mean, you can definitely easily do that, but you would be really slow. It would probably even feel good because you have like, you know, flag on one side, open on the other side, on the like bumpers. I feel like that's good. It would be very slow, but yeah, at least I only lost 6 points there. Where did the Joel emote go? It's right there. What do you mean? It's like saying why are the fish in Subnautica? What? I'm a big friend of low DPI. Plus a lot of zoom. Yeah, I also like to be zoomed in quite a lot, which is why this format is kind of weird, because it's like, you know, a vertical format on a horizontal screen. Yeah. So I can't be as zoomed in when I play the multiplayer thing. But yeah, I don't know. In general, I like having high DPI. Like literally, this is like what, 2 centimeters or something on the mousepad is like across the whole screen. Yeah, I don't know. I just always, I'm used to this. I know that I'm very imprecise with everything, but like most of the time that's okay. Like if I want to click something on my second screen, whoop, I'm there. Whoop, I'm back. Easy. I think Guitar Hero controller many years ago. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, wait. That would be so... Wait, hold on. We're cooking something here. Imagine Guitar Hero controller, like this. Oh wait, is that too much? No more than 100? What? Like, imagine a field like this for Guitar Hero. Wait, how many buttons? There's 5 buttons on Guitar Hero, no? Imagine a field like this, and it's going like, you know, you have like a bar running here that's going down. And like what you're pressing is what you're opening. And once you are at the end, it just goes back the other way so that you can like go over it multiple times and like, you know, use your information. Oh my god, that would be so terrible. I need a Guitar Hero controller. Oh my god. It's doable since the guitar is essentially a controller, but it's also super difficult. Is there Minesweeper TPI video clip? I don't know that one. Yeah. Oh, you're controlling highway board. Yeah. The Guitar Hero controller has up and down key. Yeah, you could either use that for scrolling, or you could use that for flag and open. Scrolling is probably the better one. Because if you use it for scrolling and you just say whatever you click you open, then you're just playing no flag. But like you have more control over it. That's probably the better way to do that. Yeah. Add frets as mouse movement, downstrum for click, upstrum for flag. Ah, that's cool. Like the frets are just like go one field left, one field right, and stuff like that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, the most technologically advanced thing I did was I tried to make like an LLM. No, not LLM. What's the thing? I tried to make like a solver deep learning thing. Fuck, what's the I don't remember what the exact thing is called. But like I used a thing that is definitely not made for this kind of thing. And I tried to get it to solve Minesweeper, and it was worse than random chance in the end. But that was really fun. It was like a machine vision kind of thing. Convoluted neural network, that's the thing, CNN. And like basically all my thinking was, okay, the way that convoluted neural networks work is you have like a small grid of like 3x3 blocks, for example, that you move over the entire thing, and then it does things. And that's kind of what's going on in Minesweeper. And that was all my thinking why I did that. And turns out that's like really not helpful. Because in Minesweeper you need more context from outside of that. Ah, fuck, why did I click that? I knew that that was safe. Or like, that was not safe. Yeah. Four, two, so that should be here, no? 2, 3. That would be there it is. Yeah, there we go. Easy. The Guitar Hero controller also has movement detection to activate the guitar power. It would be hilarious to bind that to opening a field. No, I would... The movement detection, if... I've never heard that they have that. But like, use that for scrolling, and then that thing for like flag versus open. We're definitely cooking here. But I never heard that the Guitar Hero controllers have like that. Have that. Anyways, thank you very much for the follow, Matic. A smooth mouse movement while held. Oh, wasn't sure if having one cursor jump a specific number of pixels would run afoul of the side rules of no macros. Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay. There's a good chance you could run into like cheater detection with stuff like that. I guess for that you probably wanna use like a downloaded version of the game instead. Like just the OG Minesweeper. That said, it would be very funny to get banned off of Minesweeper online. That's a story for the ages, if you get banned off of Minesweeper online because you were playing it with the Guitar Hero guitar. Also, if you do it like on stream or something, and you literally send them the video of like what happened, I feel like they should unban you. But like not sure how like active mods there are, or like if they have any active moderation team or anything that like that. That would be hilarious though. I would straight up write that on my CV. Banned off of Minesweeper Online for playing it with a Guitar Hero guitar. I would never shut up about that if that happened to me. That's just too funny. What would be the most ridiculous way to get banned here? Like if you use a solver that's worse than random chance. Pick up, I can pitch the full idea. No. No. That was just Chromium running the website. Ah. Yeah, but like I was thinking like some there's a lot of Minesweeper versions. Just use something that's just fully offline. With like Arbiter or Minesweeper X. Yeah. Something. We have a guitar emote? Wait, do you have permissions to add stuff here? Because I don't remember using that. Adding that. Or is it like a 7TV global emote? Oh. But cool that we have that. It's an offline one when I did Minesweeper plus Fortnite at the same time with the same controller. Oh god, that's amazing. Please tell me there's a video of that. I will watch it immediately after stream. Something suggested that I didn't add stream. Yeah, if there's a video, I will look at that immediately after stream. Also, I'm already 6,000 out of 27,000, so that's like a top 20%-ish. I will pick up that thought after the game. But damn, that sounds hilarious. Let's skip that. Didn't we already hear that song earlier? What's going on with my shuffle right now? I thought we already had that. I think I need to guess. Where do I guess? Let me guess here. Fuck, that didn't help. That helped. Let's say here. Okay. Fuck. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. So, currently ahead. Oh, there were some risky guesses in there, but they were also very useful. I don't think my opponent exploded or anything like that. They're still like so far behind now, just because they didn't guess the same way that I did. That's interesting. Hell yeah. Oh! They almost caught up with me there in the end. I think I highlighted it. Someone got banned for cheating at PvP while streaming. You couldn't tell he was cheating, but there was some signs that things might not be legit. Admins found a public GitHub page with cheats linked to his username. Why would you put that on GitHub? Why would you put that on GitHub on your public thing? That just... Oh, I mean, you just deserve to get banned for that. I mean, you deserve to get banned for cheating in the first place. But you just extra deserve it for being stupid while cheating. BRB creating a GitHub account named after another player and pushing incriminating stuff. I would assume that it's kinda... You know, that the GitHub was somewhere publicly linked to them. That's it, I just read the thing in Twitch chat. I just believe you guys. I just take whatever you say as being correct. That's how you do this. But yeah, already top 20%. Started to play today. Top 20%. Easy. Sharing is caring is wild. I love Phantom. Yeah. He's got the eyes of... Huh? Did I have to guess there? Or did I just do it for the love of the game? Huh? Can I just get a field where I don't need to guess? Is that okay? I would love that. I would really enjoy not having to guess like multiple times every single board. Whoops. That would be amazing. I feel like I'm behind. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind here. Oh, is the ranked system catching up with my speed? Oh god, that was a guess. I didn't need to guess there, I think. It was accidental guess. Oh, I'm not done. Oh fuck. I thought I was done. Oh my god, I almost lost it for no reason. You seem to be experiencing noticeable lag with the game server. Yeah, a little bit. I think that's just because my internet here isn't the greatest. Don't worry about it. We're good. We just... Yeah. But like, I've definitely noticed it as well sometimes. Like, it is noticeable, like, when you open up the field and, like, it doesn't show immediately what's below it. Like, it's not terrible. I don't think it's costing me all that much time. Just kind of adjusted to just, like, look at something else in the meantime. If that happens. But yes, we will be getting new internet soon anyways, so... then that should be taken care of. And also, like, streaming definitely doesn't help in terms of internet. The worst. So, I think. Oh shit! Never mind. I was about to say I think in my head, but then I misclicked on something that was very much confirmed to be a mine. I get too far. That is openable. Okay. I was really worried there for a second. I thought I was behind there. Turns out we are all good. Alright, 321. What flag is that? Northern Mariana Islands. Ah, didn't know that one. That's also interesting when you play like this or like chess.com and you just see flags that you have never seen before. You're like, where the hell is that from? So... oh, that was a misclick, but worked out. All good. Oops, misclick again. I just keep misclicking, but it keeps working out, so we're good. I don't like this board. Should be here. Just guessing. My opponent just made a lot of progress. Now I'm making that same progress. I think I'm still behind though, by quite a bit. I might just be losing that based on pace alone. Oh, that was really close. 99 to 100. Damn. Wanna play one round of chess before I leave? If you send me an invite for like the blitz thingy, the really quick one, the quickest one that's on there, the quickest standard thing, then we can do that. This riff always gets stuck in my head. Yes, it's such a good one. Okay, I only lost 6 LP there. 1 minute each. Yeah. If we can figure out. I'm not. Do I need to? What's your account name? That's a good question. I don't. Wait, do I have an account? It's the Pedorov now. Good reference. Yeah, it's I just wanna play. Let me. Which style? I don't give a fuck. Skip. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Okay, my name's Tabedra. Oh my god, do you know that? Do you know that guy that makes like Instagram reels and everything? That always makes like terrible puns and is like, name's Liam. Like he's got like a video series that's like best lines for like, I don't know, best lines for the funeral, and then like rip some terrible puns. Chess.com, don't care, and then like terrible pun, name's Liam, and like does it 3 or 4 times a video, and it just keeps being funny. It's the same joke again, but it keeps being funny. Can you maybe hide my name though? That's a very good question. Wait, send me the invite. I'll see if I can zoom in. Yeah. Can you like send the invite? Wait. Or like make a new account that isn't your full legal name. Like first, middle, last. Also tell me all of the places where the name shows up, because I don't know. Also hurry up. Ah, okay, wait, I gotta... That like game invite as well. Send me game invite. I mean, if you don't care, then that's fine. But like, otherwise, you can just make a new thing. Okay. Like, okay. Is it fine? If I just do the thing? Also, why is it loading so much? Just looking at the loading screen. Okay. Loading. Sure. Okay. Cool. Loading. Loading. Ah, there we are. Let's go. I haven't played chess in quite a bit. Hey. Oh shit. Oh shit, wait, I just lost. Easy. Okay. That's taken care of. Let's get back into Minesweeper. I think I genuinely... Wait. When have I last played chess? GG. When have I last played chess? Okay, I definitely have played Kung Fu chess more recently than normal chess. If you don't know what Kung Fu chess is, go check it out right now. It's so funny. It's chess, but real time. So it's not turn-based anymore. You can just move everything most of the time. Like there's cooldown on each of the pieces. But yeah, really funny. Like we played that multiple times at the game show that we do sometimes. Super hilarious. Go check that out. But yeah, I definitely played that more recently than normal chess. But yes, GG. And I think you said a game before going to sleep, so have a good night. I am losing. They just exploded. I am no longer losing. Things unsure, find emptiness inside. That was close. 1 second difference. But this time I won. GG. Got my graduation ceremony thing tomorrow, and I don't want to attend it, man. Oh no. Wait, what? Wasn't the thing already? I don't know. Anyways. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, Team Worm, as well. Yeah. Have fun at the graduation thing. I'm sure it'll be fine or something. That means I really have to go to sleep. Yeah. Have a good night and go enjoy that. Listening to speeches and some orchestra. Yeah. It'll be fine. You'll survive. Has there been any recorded deaths of boredom? I know that boredom, like, in particular, isn't really lethal. It's more like, you know, the cause for something lethal, usually. What's the closest to, like, something where someone was like, oh yeah, he died of boredom? What's the closest we got there? Hmm. Like, I don't, like, I feel like if someone is so bored that they did something stupid and therefore removed themselves from the gene pool, I don't feel like that should count. But like, where do we draw the line? Because like, boredom as a medical condition can't kill you. Is there a line that we can draw where we can say, oh yeah, where we can agree, like all of us, and say, yeah, they definitely died of boredom? That isn't straight up just like, you know, killing yourself because you do something stupid because you're bored. Is there a line that can be drawn where it counts? Should be this? No? Fuck, it wasn't. I was thinking they're based off of the mine count. That's the more likely version that it's that one shared. Both of them here, so this. Okay. Wait, did they do it no flag? Okay, they did it no flag, but like they haven't quite finished yet. I don't think there's anything lethal caused by boredom. Hmm. I don't think so either. But I feel like there might be something in between. There might be something between straight up killing yourself because you're bored and being alive because boredom can't kill you. There might be some point where we could agree that boredom is the cause. I can't think of anything that could fill that gap. So. Also, is there like studies of like who has been the most bored person in recorded history? I feel like it would have been someone in like an isolation study or something like that. Like, for example, that thing that Michael from Vsauce did once, where he locked himself into a room for like I don't know how long it was, like a week or something. I feel like something like that would be like peak boredom, and also like be recorded like actively, because like are the two those are the two important things here. They would have to be bored, and you would have to write it down, because otherwise, the difference between science and fooling around is writing it down. And we got 89, exactly both. Okay, I got 89.069, nice. I don't see what their exact number is, but I guess I was quicker. I'll take that. And we are like really close to platinum actually now. Like 2 more wins than defeats, and then we should be there. Can we do plat today? Like start playing multiplayer and instantly get to plat. I also quite enjoy like the challenges that they have on this website. They basically each month has like its own event, and like depending on how it goes, it's like missions. It's like kind of making Minesweeper an RPG. So it's like, oh, play X amount of games of like this size of board without using any flags and stuff like that. I do quite enjoy that, but I don't like the way that the progression is made, because it's like a month-long challenge thing, and you like collect points in some system, like whatever is going on. It's always like do missions, get thing, and then get points and buy items that do things. And like the thing that item does is just like get you more points for the next one. And like that's a really good idea. But what I don't like is that the missions are made in a way that it's impossible to get the best stuff. Like I once did the maths, and like it was a PvP kind of thing, so it's like the person who finishes the mission first gets the most points, and then reduced for like the second person who finishes it, and so on and so on, until like missions you get quite little. And I've done the maths once, and it was like basically impossible to get the highest reward possible. So I'm not a fan of that. I feel like it should be really hard, but not literally impossible. Because it was like, okay, you need to get some event currency that you can then use to buy missions, and then you have to finish those missions to get other event currency, and that you use to buy the rewards. And it was like, okay, to get the event currency, you have to play a lot of games, and then you also have to ace all of the missions and be the first one to do all of them to like get a chance for the highest rewards, something like that. Yeah, the events change every month, so like you have a month to do that. But yeah, most activity comes from daily quests. Yeah, like you go to the quests, you have to collect, and like activity is the thing that you use. It's like the currency that you use for the monthly thing, whichever that is. But where is it again? Event account? Yeah, and here you can see like the things that you can get. and like the highest one costs 20k X. Like you earn some X passively, like I got 93 already. And then there's also event quests. Oh yeah, it is exactly the one that's going on right now. And like I would have to pay like 10 activity here to be able to accept this quest. And like the fastest person gets 50x. The fastest one out of like hundreds or thousands playing that. So like you would need to be first in this example 400 times. And you get one quest per hour. For a month. Yeah. Or like here the elite quests give more points. I'm not sure, do they actually give more points per thing? Like that's 5 times. That's also 5 times. Okay. No, so like they don't even give more points per activity. They just, take your activity times 5 for first place. And like you don't get enough daily quests and stuff for that to work out. So that you can like possibly get the best thing. So I don't know. I don't like that. Chronic boredom can cause enough stress in the body to increase the risk of cardiovascular problems. Yeah. But would you call it boredom when you are stressed? Is that being uneasy feeling that one has when you don't know what to do with your time? Good question. Just this month's event, yeah. Players with good equipment typically have bonus daily quests, yeah. Like there's like 1 or 2 pieces of equipment that gives bonus quests. I don't remember which one. Like this one gives bonus arena tickets. But something is like quests. But like you can get like 1 or 2 quests more. But like that, I'm not sure. I might even have like 1 or 2 quests. Do I have more daily quests? I do have 1 extra daily quest. So usually you would only have 3. I already have 4. That's still like nowhere near enough. I get 6 quests at L10 to L16. Ah, I didn't know that they could be hard as well. Because like mine are like L4 to L7. So I guess you're getting more activity as well. 14? You can do the elite version, which gives 3 times. Yeah, it's the same ratio though. Like if you do the elite version here, like here, the normal version gives, costs 60 to participate and you get 300 if you get first. So like that's 5 times the amount. Oh wait, that's the elite quest. But like if you do the normal one, it's 20 to 100. That's also 5 times. So yeah, that's not more efficient. Like the bottleneck is how much activity you generate. So yeah, even if you are like insanely good and like win most of the ones that you enter, it's just not feasible. Like not I think I've had 1 month where I was completely no-lifing this, where it was like the same type of system, and still I got nowhere near. I think I got to like 5k or something. I'm not sure. It has been a year or something. Might have just been 2k. Like I think I got to like the second highest. Like I got somewhere in here. I got some orange ones. Wait, how many orange thingies do I have? I do have 2 orange thingies. Yeah. I might have done it twice. So I think I got like... But I don't think... I think I didn't get the worst orange thing. Like I didn't go for the first one, like the second, third, something. I was somewhere here. But yeah, it's insanely hard to like... It's basically impossible to get this one. And yeah, so that's like my problem with that. That activity is just so limited. Because like you also get activity from like just randomly playing. Like I've got 117 from like playing all the time. But like or like 4 of them I got from the quest, but like other than that I haven't accepted a single quest the entire month. I don't know. Not a fan of the balancing there. But anyways, I will take a quick break to go to the toilet, and then I'll be back, and we'll do some more multiplayer. I want to get to Platinum. I just got my first perfect just by slowly accumulating mine coins over time. I'm not playing almost any quests. Tell me how that works after the break. BRB. I didn't know that was possible. Anyways, BRB. Alright, I returned. So, how does the slowly accumulating mine coins over time thing work? Wait, what were mine coins again? Um, do you mean these coins? Oh, you're upgrading the equipment or what? It's like you can go and like upgrade that with like, no wait. Nope. Oh wait, no. You can go and like, nope. How does it work again? Oh yeah, you can just, no wait, but the crafting ones don't go all the way to legendary. Why is there one locked in here? They're like yellow coins you get from winning any game. From pretty much everything you do in the game, and you can buy equipment in the marketplace. Ah! Okay. So like literally coins. Okay. I understand now. How much are the like legendary thingies? Rarity. Or like perfect. 2.4 million. Cool. Wait, actually I have like 20% of that. And like I could, I guess, you know, all in all of these things. So that's probably the best way to get that. It is possible to craft perfect as well? Ah. Okay, then I guess my shop is just empty right now, but like I guess that's RNG then. Yeah. Also, anyone who has 5 perfects can craft perfects if you give them the materials to make it. Interesting. I didn't know that was an option. I play huge game every now and then, got a lot of mining coins and access from the last one. That's cool. Yeah. I'm not sure like how the scaling is between like playing bigger fields and like getting coins. I would assume that's like somewhat linked to FreeBV. But like I don't know. Oh fuck that one. Why am I opening that? There was a 1 there. It was obvious that that's a mine. Why am I opening that? Is the other one already done? I'm not seeing movement and then seeing a lot of open stuff. Oh, there's still movement. They're not done. I need to guess. Nope. That's not it. Fuck. Okay, that was some really, really bad guesses in there. In addition to me just fucking up for free for no reason. I deserved losing that. I believe the reward is the difficulty rating of the board plus the bonuses from equipment. Ah. Supposed to be consistent across game modes. Yeah, I would have assumed that. But the solver used for difficulty calculation is inefficient at playing large boards, which makes them more valuable. Ah, that's cool. So I guess large boards with no guessing would be the way to go. Considering that I would hate, you know, starting to solve a huge board and then, you know, it comes down to a 50-50. I mean, I guess the coins are still like rewards, even you still get some even if you lose. But still, it would suck. It would just like mentally suck a lot if you just, you know, play forever and then it's a 50-50. And like, you know, if you have huge coins, huge fields, because you want to farm coins, then like I think with huge fields you are like really likely to run into 50-50s. I haven't really ever thought the math through or anything, but I did try big fields at some point and it felt like it was 50-50 every time. But I might have just like set too many mines or something. Like it definitely does depend on that as well. That's super interesting that like, you know, you can get to the point where, you know, you find new farming strategies because the solver they use is just inefficient at big fields apparently. That's just hilarious. Okay. Nice, got some points back there. No guessing mode versus... Oh, yeah, right. Right, I forgot about that. The no guessing mode is like more restricted in what it can generate. Which makes sense because it has to like figure out that, you know, it is solvable. So like if you... Oh god. Why did I open that? I knew that that was a bomb. But like, you know, if you go and give the computer something that's hard to create a no guessing field for, then you know it might just take too long. So it will just be like, nope, don't do that. But like there might be fields where it's in theory possible to generate a no guessing field for it. But like, you know, there might be like one of them instead of like millions of that size. And you have to find it and like basically trial and error your way there. It makes sense for that. I didn't click that. Yeah, but like, so it makes sense to be restrictive there. Otherwise, you'll just like have the entire server go down because someone wants to build a weird ass thing board. No guessing board. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Mm-hmm. So, okay. Played against someone who does no flag again. Hmm. I don't think the inefficiently would apply. Oh yeah, that also makes sense. The inefficiency wouldn't make sense to be in the no guessing mode. Main problem is the difficulty calculation is supposed to be based on the average time to get one win while counting all the time spent on losses as well. Solver will play out logic before taking guesses. Even forced guesses that were found right at the start that a player would know not to waste time on. Wait, let me think that through. The difficulty calculation is supposed to be based on the average time to get one win while counting all the time spent on losses as well. Yeah? Solver will play out all logic before taking guesses. Even forced guesses that were found right at the start that the player would know not to waste time on. So do you mean that the solver would basically say, oh, we will save those for later and like waste more time? Okay, like I feel like there's two ways this could go, and they're like the exact opposites, but kind of both make sense a little bit. Like basically, this what I would do is like I'd just bite the sour apple and like immediately take it and like solve less and like, you know, waste less time on it. Okay, and the solver saves it for later, and so you save more time because then, you know, you have that left over. Okay, yeah, I see. I see. I see. Like the solver isn't smart in like when to take the guess, I guess. Like it's usually best to just take the forced guess immediately because otherwise you're just wasting more time on a board that, you know, eventually you'll have to do it anyways, so might as well get it out of the way. Might as well get that out of the way. Mm-hmm. Here, there we go. Mm-hmm. Right. That's a guess. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if I had to guess there. Just got it out of the way. I solved that problem by potentially making it worse. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What am I doing? What am I doing? I think that was a guess. Shit, I lost. Um. Ah. Does it do that for 50 as well? Worm? Mm-hmm. As far as I know, it does. I'm not super knowledgeable on the intricacies of the system. Okay. I mean, yeah, basically you would need to like put a special case there to like say, oh, if you detect, you would have to like add like a force gas detector in there somehow. Because I think if you have a statistical solver, I don't think that would immediately know that it's a force gas. Like you would have to build something that detects that and then just like say, oh no, do that first. And then again, that's just probably not worth it just to like fix some numbers that don't really matter. Well, maybe they do matter. If you have like some tournament and you want to make it fair, and like your difficulty calculation isn't quite there. Oh well, I clicked the wrong thing there. And therefore like saved myself. Guess that would be important. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I feel like I was really inefficient there at the end because I was going like all the way down and then like had to spend some time going back up with the mouse. But it was good enough. 385 points. So I've been getting like a little more than 10 points plus minus. Like my MMR seems to be roughly around this number now. So yeah. Might be 2 wins to platinum. Hmm. They do remove a lot of 50-50s from multiplayer boards, so they sort of can do that. Ah, that's cool. And really smart. Because it would suck. Pushing past 400? Yeah. Let's see. Like, we're almost top 4,000. I kind of not feeling that song right now. Mm-hmm. It would be cool to, like, get platinum immediately. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It would be very funny if I, like, reach plat now. Because literally a couple of hours ago, you were like, Oh yeah, you're probably around platinum level. That would be really funny if it just straight up pulled up the prophecy and it immediately came true. Came in here, said something, and just waited until it became true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should be safe here. Yeah. Oh, only +7. That wouldn't even put me to plat now. +7 is not a lot. Okay, but like usually I get more than that. Also rank 4006. Like if I win one more and I get 8 LP. T-Toad. Wait, I just played against that person. I think I lost. I remember that username. Just played against them. Give me back my LP. I think I lost. I'm not entirely sure. Give me my points back. Um. You almost fucked up there. What? No, I misclicked. Shit. Oh my god, I misclicked and the regenerated boards wasn't like solvable like the way it was before. That's unlucky. That's oof. That's another bomb there. Yeah, I think that misclick just cost me the entire game. Yeah, they also just exploded. Mm. 4 is quite a lot. Okay. Got it! And 10 LP. Hell yeah. That was only the lower bound of my prediction. Nice. And we got there. Platinum. 402 LP. Oh, wait. That put me up like 300. Like almost 300 in the ladder. Damn. Wait, how? What's that in percent, by the way? 3764 divided by 27885. Top 14%. GG. Nice. Hell yeah. I was here. GG's. Wait, what would that be in League of Legends rank? Um, oh, let me see that. Rank player distribution. Because like that's the rank system that I'm most familiar with. Very one-to-one comparison. Yeah, it's basically the same game. So that's don't even bother adding that. 1%, 5%. Okay, so that would be in Emerald. Huh, cool. Easy. Let's lose it immediately. Back to gold we go, where we belong. Back to the basement, all the way to iron now. Let's start the historical lose streak. And I did it by beating someone that I think I lost to before. So that's, that's the amazing story, the comeback story of the year. If that isn't cinematic, then I don't know what is. We've faced our demons and beaten them. Oh my god, I've just flagged and then unflagged the same spot like 3 times in a row. Oh my god, why? Wait. Huh? Did I just blow up? Because I clicked the 2 that had 3 marked mines around it? Even though 2 of them were correct? Does multiplayer punish you for, like, clicking a chord even though you can't? Or did I just, you know, set that wrong? Oh shit, I thought I was done. Ah. There's an entire rest of the board here. Okay, I lost. Wait, let me test that. Okay, no, it doesn't punish me there. I was just wrong. And we're... Oh, only 3? I perfectly went back to gold. I lost 3 LP and still went back to gold. I mean, you're clicking both. Japanese letters of 7. Yeah, I've noticed a pattern in that as well. Shouldn't be able to miscord. Yeah, I thought so as well. I don't know. I thought I did that, but I guess I just clicked something wrong. But I thought it was that. No, the website just doesn't give me a new opponent to get back to platinum. Okay, let's take the points off of this German person. Also, it would be very funny because you said like 07 Japanese letters. It would be very funny to make like a profile that literally, you know, is just gibberish but in Japanese letters, just as a form of like mental warfare, so that people are like, oh, damn, this will be a hard one. Wait, this was not necessary, but okay, later on I would have had to guess anyways. Let's hope it doesn't come down to number. Because then I can skip flagging those in the corner. Mm. 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 Whew. Oh, that wasn't even close. Oh, I saw in like the corner of my eye that they exploded a couple of times. But damn. Am I like this perfectly on my MMR that I'm getting -3 +6? Belarus. Okay. Back to flat. There we are. Or was it just like coincidence that like I was like significantly worse on paper than the person I lost -3 against, and I was significantly better on paper against the person I got the +6? Every time we touch, I feel it. Every where I love on my side. Let it kiss, reach for the sky. I way. There we go. Plus 10. Now we are safely back in plat. 15 means I need to lose like 3 games or something, assuming I will only lose that. Why is there so many no flag players? I don't know. It might be like a tablet thing. Maybe at this ELO tablet is still a valid way to play. Because if you do touchscreens, then I assume it's easier, maybe. But I don't know. Or maybe it's Smurfs that do like no flag challenge Smurf accounts or something like that. Because like plat is still like, you know, if you have like a really good player, they should be able to beat a plat player even if doing no flag or something. Kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe some people just like the challenge. Or maybe they just don't know that accords are a thing. Because at some point, I also believed that no flag was the quickest way to play Minesweeper. Because I was just, oh yeah, then I don't have to place any flags, so I'm quicker. Because I didn't know that accords were a thing. And then I found that out and was like, oh, yeah, this is way quicker. Like, non-comparable quicker. Retouch. Five. Guessing. Fuck. Get. I guess. I'm literally guessing though. So, fuck. I should have known. I think that was solvable at that point, wasn't it? Because mine count. So that was just 2. Wow. 50-50. Let's go. Oh, plus 12. Let's go. I like that. And if it's definitely valid to play all the way, just strange to see so many in short time. Yeah, I guess. People don't bother smurfing, and if it's very fast at the top level. Ah. Yeah, could be. Ah, maybe that's just a skill thing that like, you know, at the very beginning it's impossible to do no flag. Then it becomes quicker. Then you learn how to use accords, so it becomes slower again. And then maybe at the end, you know, it balances out again. Maybe it's like one of those weird skill progression things. Maybe. But interesting to hear that that's also a valid thing to do in like high elo. I would not have guessed. I would have guessed that that is like, you know, a flashy way to play, but not all that quick. I mean, I guess, like, if you play on tablet, you kind of have to. Other than that, it feels weird. Stops you from misclicking a lot, though. Because I quite often, like, I intend to place a flag and then accidentally open it. Or the other way around. So that would stop me from doing that. Also, does it just feel like that, or am I like way ahead here? I see them making progress. I think we are like similar down here, but they didn't finish the part up there. I might be wrong though. I don't see in the corner of my eye if they have finished the top part. I think I'm chilling. I'm in fact not chilling. They did finish the top part, and they are 5 seconds ahead of me. Damn. Rank 6 on multiplayer at the moment is a non-flag player, for example. Ah. Most efficient for speed, is very light on flags, and it's easier to go from no flag to 24% flag than it is to go from 80% flag to 90 to 20. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because like I'm flagging like almost everything. And like whenever I'm not flagging something, I'm like, oh god, hopefully this doesn't bite me in the end if it's like a mine count thing. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, that makes perfect sense actually. Wait, the number 1 player worldwide is Dutch? I would not have guessed that. Like, the Netherlands seems like an oddly specific place. Like, if you would have told me, like, I don't know, French, British, German, something like that, and I would have been like, okay, fair, like big nations. But Dutch feels like way too specific. But then again, like, there's no reason why it would be one or the other, except for like a numbers game. But that's cool. Gee, gummy. Uh, feel like I need to guess somewhere here soon, but so far we're good. It just feels nope, we're good. Easy. Plus 10, there we go. Going from 420, nice, to 430. I feel like 500 is out of reach though. T-Toad, wait, isn't that the person that I got my first uprank to platinum from? That's how it's like a small community, so like you see the same names over and over again. And you can kind of like self-develop your rivalries. Like even at platinum rank. Like in most video games, you just like, you know, at the top ranks, you have that kind of thing going on, but like everywhere else, it's just like too many players. That said, I did have that thing in League once where I played like 3 times or something in like a shitty rank against the same against the same person, like on like completely different days, weeks apart. But like they had a very memorable name, and so I was like, oh, that's that person again. But that was like way back in like, I don't know, 2015 or something like that. Hum. Uh, come on. I feel like it's really close. But I win. I win again against the T-Toad. Really cool to have like stats here, how often I've played against that person. And like what the numbers are. Difficulty 1, 2. What does the difficulty thingy mean? How is it calculated? Because mine says like 200 more than his. I'm very dangerous. And the multiplayer got first released. He got top spot. Everyone else was Grandmaster in this rank. Was Bensi, farming T-Toad at this point. Yeah. His rank was... Oh, his rank was Bensi. Wait. he got a custom rank for that. Oh, that's hilarious. Damn. So he was around back then as well. Because I remember when it first came out, it was like an event / beta test thing. I do remember that, yeah. I don't remember that they gave him a special rank. That's funny. Okay. Anonymous, also from the US. It's just T-Toad on the Smurf. Just logged off because we farmed him too much. Wait, it is. That's correct. Could have saved some flags down there. But if it comes down to mine count, I have marked all of the flags. That's an advantage. Well, I don't know if it's an advantage because I don't know if they did it. Well. Come on. That wasn't a smart guess either, was it? Come on, give me something I can go off of. Wait, could I have done something in the corner there? Wait, I think I could have done something in the corner there. Or like at least it would have been a good spot to guess. Come on. What are these boards? What are these boards? 4. Okay, that means I'm guessing. Oh, come on! I'm losing by a second after the board like this. What the fuck is that? God damn it. Cheesewall has a book market that does PvP statistics, including win-lose against players. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll look that up later. Okay, at least I only lost 3 LP there. So I guess my MMR is still, like, towards going upwards. Also, the difference between the top 2, between the top 10 is literally like more, almost 160. Damn, that's a lot. Feels like a lot. I mean, difference between 1 and 2 is quite small. Like, E10 is quite a bit away. Oh shit. Why did I do that? Like, even when I was doing it, I was like, thinking there for a second before I released the button and was like, wait, is this right? No, wait, that's wrong. Is it right? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it right? I don't know, just do it. And it was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. Six. That feels like nope. I was about to say that feels like most mines are accounted for. Okay, that was a misclick. That was straight up just a misclick there. That was just skill issue of Doom. Okay, but like that all of those are clear is unfortunate there. Damn it. Send your link in your Minesweeper DM. Ah, thank you. I will check that out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I think I'm ahead right now. It's so weird how, like, there's a tiny little bar that is, like, faintly colored in green or red. If you, like, don't look at it, it's just, like, in the corner of your eye. And that's all you can go off of in terms of strategy. On, like, should I guess more? Should I, do I need to catch up to them? Or can I take my time and, double check that I'm doing everything right? I'm sure you get better at using that, like, that tiny little piece of information that you have. I mean, okay, you also see, like, the literal entire boards. But that's kind of hard to, quickly glance over. I guess, these people here probably do that all the time. They're, like, looking at both of them at once and are like, they guessed something there, I can use that. But, like, I can't. Evan369. Let's see what they got. Have I outclimbed the toad person? What was the name again? Something with toad or frog or something like that. Have I gone outside of their rank? Or have they just stopped playing? I think they just stopped playing because I haven't climbed that much. But also, like, I assume matchmaking has something built in so it doesn't match me all the time with the same player. So that it, like, maybe punishes the same matches. Or, like, repeat matches. A little bit. Temporarily lower chance or something like that. I don't know. Would make sense to put something in here. I just see a lot of explosions over there and a lot of lag over on my side. That's not helpful. But I think we're good on this one. Like, unless those explosions were very helpful, I just feel like that was a few too many. That's sad. No, I also have to guess a couple of times. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. A top that looked at the boards that way, focus goes to your own board. Probably. Maybe in very specific situations where I know that the opponent would click low mind count end and you see them blast and you maybe think do high count ending. Maybe. I was mostly thinking like when you see that there's an upcoming forced guess and you like see that they didn't explode and they move past it, and so you can use that if you're like slightly behind. Something like that. Also, 444 LP, very nice number. Let's ruin it. Play on 48 zoom and can't see the opponent board. Ah. Interesting. Because like I'm playing basically as zoomed in as I can to like still have my entire board on my screen. If I go in further, then I lose parts of my board. But the opponent board is still like right there. You see that? Like I could go in one step more, but then potentially I have to scroll once, and I don't really want to do that. Oh, come on. Messed up placing the flags there before hitting the chord. That cost me some time. Also messed up placing the flag on that one random thing there. It's not important, except, if we go from if the ending is a mind count thing, then I'll have to keep that in mind that there's one more I haven't accounted for yet. No, I misclicked. Thanks so much. Just miss right to you. Must have started 50 fucking times. We did. Okay. Are they done already? I don't see any movement. They are. Damn. Okay. Can I go to 450? That's the question, I think, at the moment. Or top 10% would also be cool. Speaking of, we are playing against Cool Guy Pat. Very cool, very cool. Can he keep his cool during a heated game of Minesweeper? That is the question. Can he do it? Or does he blow up a couple of times? Currently, I'm ahead, I think. Yeah. But not comfortably. I am quite slow at the moment. Slow and steady wins the race, though. That said, I wouldn't particularly describe the way I'm moving my mouse right now as steady. Just slow. I don't think slow and unsteady wins the race. I don't think that's how it works. in general. In this case, it does though. Slow and shaky, yeah. +5, right back to 4 for 4. Slow and shaky works every time. We are also like very close to top 10% here. Like 2, 7, 8, 9. Like I need to overtake like 15 people. That would be a cool number. Nope, that's not confirmed. That is though. I really always knew that my little no. Wait, I don't have to guess. I can do this. That was a guess. Guess, informed guess, but I guessed it nonetheless. Sometime we fell apart. Again. Oh, I saw an explosion. That's very good. Another sentence you say every day, is it? Pretty much only at New Year's, is it? Or like, you know, for big parties. Concerts. Stuff like that, you know, where pyrotechnics are a thing. Other than that, probably not a thing that's said often. Alright, +8. So we are past 450. And we are within the top 10%. Let's go. Okay. Let's do the following. Let's just play until we lose. We're playing against Subalu. I have feel like I can't see what you just wrote in chat, but I have a feeling I know exactly what it is. And it is exactly what I would write as well. If it's going along the lines of so we are ending now. That would be exactly what I would write now. I mean, I already did one fuck up here in this game. Just like a free explosion. That's it. They also just exploded. And that box at the top there looks kind of green. Oh, that looks very green actually. Plus in the double digits. I don't particularly know what that number means. But if it's in the double digits, that means that they are slow. So here. Go. Away from me. Feel like got it. Still think I am comfortably in the lead here. Oh, but not in the double digits anymore. I'm not done here. Mine count. There we go. +12. Oh, damn. Good stuff, GG play. Looks like it shows how much percent you're ahead of completing the board. Ah, okay. I guess you can also calculate it differently, like if it's percent of the total boards or if it's percent relative to their boards. Like a yeah. Assumed based on 3BV, probably something like that. But that was quite some points there. I take that. It was like 13, wasn't it? Didn't get that in a while. Actually, 3BV changed throughout when you passed. Yeah. Oh, number of cells would also kind of make sense. We're playing against Tilde. Okay, that thing there. Those you have almost feel nothing changed. Hey, found an arena ticket there. Let's go. Um. Mm, guessing. Guessing. Oh god. No longer guessing. I feel like that second guess was just really risky. Huh? Thing. That was also not a good guess, I think. Yeah, if you close your eyes. Are they already done? Because I don't see any movement over there anymore. I think they're done. Damn it. At least not the first. At least not the first game after I said I'm gonna play until I'm done. Yeah. Until I lose. I think my difficulty still says the same as when I last looked. No clue what that means. But like I assume that means that it isn't tied to the rank in any way. I don't know. Wait, where are we standing now? 457, rank 2,538 out of 27 something K. Honestly, I'm very happy with that. Like, honestly, for the first day in a really long time where I played the multiplayer Minesweeper thing, I'm very happy with that. Like, I didn't even intend to play multiplayer Minesweeper today. I was just like playing like Minesweeper. I think we did no guessing hard, and then we were going on to the topic of like, oh, there's like so many single player games that don't need Minesweeper. There's so many single player games that don't need Minesweeper in them. What did they think when they put Minesweeper into Cyberpunk? No, there's so many single player games that like got multiplayer forced into them just because it sells good and stuff. And then I was like, oh, also there is Minesweeper multiplayer. Did you know that? Yeah. That's funny. But yeah. Oh, I've got a really funny idea. Wait, there. There it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna radio over to that's a funny preview. Yeah, I'm gonna radio over to Kixi XOX, who is currently doing like taking part in a TFT tournament kind of thing. And to my knowledge, is currently gold, so I managed to hit platinum before her in a completely different game, in completely different circumstances. Anyways, I'm a radio over there, and I will be back tomorrow Monday, 5 p.m. Central European Time. Not sure what we will be playing. Maybe more Minesweeper, maybe Kerbal Space Program. Because there is a thing in Kerbal Space Program that I want to do, where I wanna, like, there is a mod where you can, like, program the rocket. And so I would like to, like, fully program, you know, rocket, going to space, going to orbit, and then landing. I wanted to do that for so long by now. But yeah, anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. If you want to see me again, then make sure to hit that follow button so that you find me again. Other than that, you can try my Discord for early notifications for streams and, like, you know, updates when like the schedule changes or something happens and stuff, because I always forget to update the Twitch schedule. And yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, and as always, tab out. Oh, and spam that raise message. Going to Kixie. Bye.